What's up guys, back for another video, and today we're going to be talking about my feedback, my thoughts on the beta. The beta has ended, sadly, and we're going to be going over my pros, my cons, things that they should add or make better from MW2 to MW3. And let's get started. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, like the video, and also subscribe if you guys haven't. And yeah, let's get to the first thing that is on my list. I have a list here. I might just do the things I want to see in the game. I guess improvements. I don't have a lot. I think I have like 3 on here. First thing, hope to see more original creative maps in the future and a lot of content. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The MW2 remastered maps are a W. I love them. But I hope to see more original maps. We haven't really been seeing much originality when it comes to maps. So hopefully in this year's Call of Duty, we will see more original maps. Number 2 is a really rewarding and awesome mastery camo. Now, in MW2, some people might like Orion. I feel like more people like Polyatomic, which is the second to the top mastery camo in the game. So if you think Polyatomic is better than the actual mastery camo, then there is a problem. So hopefully we have really good camos, especially mastery camos. I mean, I don't think anything can top Dark Matter, but I mean, get damn near close. I mean, you have Treyarch working on zombies, so get some feedback from them if you need to. A lot more transparency when it comes to, what's happening behind the scenes, like how Nixstah is. They're pretty open on what they're doing, and if they have any changes, they let us know. And that's what we need. We need more transparency from Call of Duty. We don't get it much, and to see transparency from a different dev is kind of like refreshing. All right, so on to the pros and the cons. We're gonna start off with the pros. I feel like there's a little bit more cons than pros, but pros are pretty good. I feel like a lot of people will agree with these pros. So number 1 is classic maps. I guess the remastered maps, all the solid good maps that we've known for years. Like I said, hopefully they make original maps, but the classic maps are pretty good. The movement, come on man. We wanted movement for MW2, and we even tried to voice our opinion on movement and how slow it is in MW2 to Infinity Ward. But Infinity Ward, they had their vision, I guess you can say, on what their game wants to be, and they wouldn't listen to the fans. So hopefully Sledgehammer, I mean, they have listened. They gave us movement back, and it feels like they are listening. There was like a broken equipment in the game called Battle Rage that they pretty much nerfed in like less than I don't know, 10 hours or something. It seems like it's a good thing that they are making the next COD, but we'll see. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but we'll see. The Tctekk, now I do like a longer Tctekk, but I feel like it should be toned down just a tiny bit, just a little bit faster. 150 I feel like is a little much, but sometimes I'll have games where I'm just melting people. But I think that's just part of the cons that I have on this list. So we'll get to that later on in the video. But Tctekk feels, it feels good, but I feel like it can be just a tiny bit faster. Like 125, 130, I think is like the sweet spot. I just feel like 150 is a little much, but I mean, a lot of people like longer Tctekks, and I also do too. I'm just saying, I feel like just a tiny adjustment. That's all we need. Gunplay obviously feels good. With the sliding, the slide canceling, everything is good. I forgot to add this to the pros. You can now cancel your reload. Don't know why they took that out of the game. I don't understand. I guess realism, but it's an arcade shooter. Like I said, Infinity Ward had their vision, and some people liked it, I guess, but I personally like my slide canceling and reload canceling. That's just me. I like it. I like to be more free on what to do in the game. I guess that's all the pros, to be honest, but they're pretty good pros. So movement has improved a lot. Classic maps are a big W. Like I said, hopefully they make new maps or whatever. And then TTK can be adjusted, but I like the longer TTK. It's just a solid system. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. Cons. Now, this is at the top of the list, and I think a lot of people can agree the spawns need work. I don't know how many times I've died from, like, being shot in the back, bro. Especially on Rust. Like, I get it. Rust is pretty chaotic. Like, in general. It's like a, you know, a shipment. But I don't remember it being that chaotic. Like, I can't even get on top of the tower without getting shot like instantly. There's like no real control of the spawns, and they flip way too easy. They acknowledged the spawns are a little whack, so they are going to be fixing those. So this next con, everybody's been talking about it. It's been beaten to death. Skill-based matchmaking. It trends on Twitter every year. Call of Duty is a thing. I personally hate skill-based matchmaking. It makes the game less fun. If you are a solid player, even if you are like a above average player, it is not good for casual play. Even if you're like semi good, it punishes you for being good. And I don't think that should be in a casual Call of Duty or a casual game. It doesn't make any sense. If you're going to have skill-based matchmaking, put it in rank. There's no visual ranking in casual play. So why even have it in normal matches, normal pubs? If it has to be in the game, tone it down, at least. Or make a compromise. If you get to a certain level in the game, then skill-based matchmaking turns off. So you can kind of like get adjusted if you're like new to Call of Duty. And if you guys want to like really keep like the skill-based matchmaking for people that it's like really hard for them to like move, like have a disability, then yeah, keep that in the game for them. For like people that are actually like pretty decent and know what they're doing, I feel like it should just be turned off. I don't know, that's just personally me. And I feel like it's even more explosive with skill-based matchmaking, because YouTubers can just like reverse boost, do some type of like VPN type things. So I feel like people are just abusing it. I feel like it's a flawed system, and I don't think it belongs. That's just how I feel. I will always feel that way. Seeing that XFI won't have it makes me happy. Anyway, on to the next. Visibility. Now, I mean, they did adjust how enemies look. They added like their name on top so it can be easier to see them compared to allies. I've shot my teammates a bunch of times, and I just feel like the name is way too faded. I feel like it needs like, I don't know, like a stroke, a drop shadow or something. It's really hard to see or to tell that they're an enemy. They did adjust it a little bit, but I still shoot my teammates. I mean, I don't do it a lot anymore, but like I still do it, which is a problem, I feel like. So hopefully they can smooth that out and fix things, make it, and then that's how I feel about visibility. I feel like they can possibly make a few maps a little more visible, I guess. I feel like there's, on some maps, there's like a smoky haze, I guess. It's not too bad. Desync and server issues I've been running into pretty much the whole beta. Now, I'll have a few games that are pretty solid connections, and then other times I die like instant. I don't know if that's like a desync or server issue, or it has something to do with skill-based matchmaking, but hopefully they can smooth that out, because that would be really annoying to say if you're going for an MGB and then you die in like 2 bullets. Oh, that'd be frustrating, you know? So hopefully they can smooth that out with the servers. Number 5, I think I talked about this a little bit in the beginning. I feel like the maps are a little desaturated. I feel like they need a boost on saturation color. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like, I don't know, the colors should be a little bit more saturated. I don't know. I like colorful maps. That's just me. That's why I'm like a Black Ops fan, because they like to make colorful maps and it makes thumbnails look a lot better. I don't know. That's just personally me. That's just from a YouTube perspective. Saturated maps makes it easier for thumbnails. But that's just me. And that's it. That is all my pros, my cons, and my feedback. You know, Sledgehammer Games. If you guys are watching it, I doubt you guys are watching it. Yeah, I had a blast playing the beta. It's been a long time since I actually had fun playing Call of Duty. MW2 really drained me out of that fun, to be completely honest. Like, they have some cool skins. They gotten a lot better with how the game plays, but it's still slow, in my personal opinion. I mean, they did speed up the slide, but I don't, it's still slow. There are delays, not a lot of freedom when it comes to gameplay. Now, sometimes I'll have fun in Warzone, but other times, or most of the time, I don't. So that's just how I feel, and it was really hard to make content. As you can see, I don't really got much of MW2 content. I'm hopeful for MW3. I know some people are saying it's a $70 DLC, and I kind of have to disagree with that, just because of the feeling of the game. It definitely feels a lot different than MW2, but I can understand why they would think it's a $70 DLC. It does look similar to MW2, but it definitely plays a lot different than MW2. And I feel like this is basically a full release. They have a campaign, zombies, and Warzone multiplayer. So I feel like the $70 is kind of justified, in my personal opinion. I don't know if you guys agree with that. And you don't have to. Everybody has, you know, an opinion, and they're entitled to it. So that's just how I feel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. And let me know what your pros and cons are in the comments below. And if you guys haven't liked this video, like the video if you guys enjoyed. Or subscribe for more like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.